Hello, this is AJ, and this is my third assignment for my OOP class. And I already wrote my code in PyCharm and just want to walk you through that. Um, this is a role-playing project, and for this project, first I created a class by the name of player, and I created a constructor for it with a parameter of name, and I created three private attributes: name, health, level, which assigned them to the value of name 101. And here, since they are private, I created three get methods for these three private. And first, get name, div get name, and return name. And div get health, return health. Div get level, return level. And in here, because our health shouldn't be less than 0, so that's why I am and the health is also private, so I should set a method that that doesn't allow the health that comes down from 0. So set health, and with the parameter of health, and health equal to, I use the max method, max function here, and between 0 and health. It means the health shouldn't be lower than 0. And here ensure health doesn't drop below 0. And I created another one method. This is not a getter and setter. This is just a level up. And I said if level the level when it's level up, it should be +1. And here I created another method by the name of attack, and with the target parameter. And I used a built-in statement of raise, and I said raise not implemented error. Subclass must implement abstract method. If the method is not overridden by the subclasses, so this will be raised, and it says that this method should be overridden by all the subclasses that inherits from a player. I come down and I created another class by the name of warrior, and this warrior class inherits from player. And this is the and this class warrior has a constructor with the parameter name, and it also calls upon the super constructor with the name. And this one has an attribute of private strength, which is assigned to 20 value. And and div attack target. It means the warrior class is implementing the attack method from the player class. So attack with the target parameter, and I say if is instance it means that if the target is an instance of the player class. If it is true, print warrior with the name attacks the target with the getter name with a sword, and damage will be to strength. Target will be set to the health, and inside the parameter target.get health, which is the private one, and minus damage. And after that, we will print. We used an F format, F formatting here, and target.get name will be printed out here, and after that, this text will be printed. Health is now, and target.get health, which this one will get the health which is at the moment, and it will print it out. Otherwise, it will print invalid target. And the second class, the second subclass that I created is the wizard, and this wizard class also inherits in the player, which is the parent class, and it has a constructor, and also it calls upon the super constructor in here, and also this has a attribute, a private attribute by the name of magic power, which is assigned to 25. And and in here I overriding the attack method from the player, so with the target parameter again it says if target is an instance of the player class, then print this statement which says a wizard, of course the name, casts a spell on target that get a name, and it will get the exact name, and it will print it out, and the damage will be a magic power, will be assigned to magic power, and target that set health, and on the target the health which will be set it, and it will call upon the target that get health and minus damage, and after that it will print an f string or f formatting, I use it here, and print target that get a name method, and this statement will be printed out, and then target that get health, again it will be printed out, and otherwise else print invalid target, it will print it out invalid target, and this function actually do all the battling things. And so I created another function by the name of def battle demo, and here I started instantiation for two classes, one for warrior and one for wizard. I called it the first in a sense warrior, and I called upon the warrior class, and I named that Aragorn. And also I instantiated this one, and I called upon the wizard class, and I called it Gandalf. So it will print upon the warrior that get name method, the warrior, and this will be printed out. This is a text. Wizard that get name, and this the wizard would call upon the get name, and this statement will be printed out. And after that, and here I have brief text here, simulate a battle. So the warrior, this instantiation here, dot attack call upon this one, this method, and wizard, which is this one, and this one calls upon the class. So if wizard that get health, if the health of wizard, which is over 0, then the wizard that attack warrior, the wizard will attack a warrior if the health is over or higher than 0. And if warrior that get health is equal or lower than 0, then it will says a warrior that the name is defeated, because the health goes 0 or down the 0, so it will be defeated. The wizard will be the warrior will be defeated. I was here, and if wizard that and get health, which calls upon the get health method and gets the value of that, and if it is lower than or equal to 0, it will say that the wizard is and the wizard and call upon this method and says is defeated. And if warrior that get health is greater than 0, and a wizard that get health is equal or lower than 0, it will print it out that warrior with the name calls upon this method wins the battle. If wizard with calls upon this method if it's greater, and which is health, if it's greater than 0, and warrior that get health, which is if it's equal or lower than 0, then it will print it out this. a wizard with the and calls upon the name with whatever the name is wins the battle. Else, sorry, else print it's a draw. Yeah, if none of this condition is true, it will print it out the last default condition, which is it's a draw. And this one execute the demo, the battle demo function, and I called upon the battle demo function here, battle demo, and that's it. And I run this, and it's here. Aragorn, the warrior, and Gandalf, the wizard, start a battle. Warrior Aragorn attacks Gandalf with a sword. Gandalf hit is now 80. Wizard Gandalf casts a spell on Aragorn. Aragorn health is now 75. It's a draw. So we can now for this one it's a draw, of course. But if you want if the one of them win the battle, so either the dragon, the wizard or the warrior, so we can adjust them from here. Or I can say because one is 80 and the other is 7. I say Aragorn is defeated. I say Aragorn is defeated because it's not a draw here. Aragorn is defeated. Run it again, and yeah, since Aragorn health is now 75, and the Gandalf health is 80, so of course Aragorn is defeated. And that's it for this project. Thank you very much.